This is much better, but I don't know. I can't focus. The other day, I was out here yesterday, but as you can tell, everything sounds so fucking. But it is nature, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Like I'm outside, why wouldn't it be noisy? I think that's actually like a. I feel like that's a weird thing that people do nowadays. Like we think silence. It's like, well, silence is good in some aspects, but not really. Not in the ways that I see it. I think silence is good when, like, when you want to listen, you can kind of talk and have a conversation about it. And the real scale of it, it's kind of like that. But silence and stillness, I guess death in a way. At least for me. And it's not always that. Like, that's the dramatic side of it. Like, dead or something. Like, I grew up in a loud house with many siblings, so I'm used to it, right? That makes sense for a lot of reasons, but even today, like we expect, like people to be quiet, children to be silent, workers to like stop working, don't cut your grass behind till like 11 a.m. or something like that. I'm like, why? It's like kind of pointless. I mean, I get it. Some people want to sleep, but like, I don't know. It's a weird necessity that society kind of like forces upon, like, you should be quiet a little bit. But just figure out what I was talking about yesterday. You guys doing well? Yeah, doing good. Hopefully my camera's not out of focus. You can see, like, oh, this thing is really low. So I know it looks weird as shit. Don't look at the back of the nature. But what I was talking about yesterday was a lot of the basically we need community, more community, for a lot of things, for a lot of people feel. But I had a whole thought and I just lost it like immediately. It's so crazy. I just don't know. Let me sit there for a moment. Let me think. I know people expect you to be just like keep talking. You do this, but let me just sit. Let me just back. Just sit for a moment with my own knowledge. That's what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, it was about as much as we need, like, logistical things in this world, like, people that go to work, plumbers, roofers, like, manual laborers, like, office people, dentists, doctors, stuff like that. Those things are, like, help us live. All those things are just accessories to, like, living in a way. But I was having to feel like, what makes us truly feel alive is art in, like, all of its facets. Like, from the kid drawing doodles to his parents when they're 5, to like the master photographer, the master artist, or the Met Gala, or the people doing the designing clothes, or a teenager like making a collage photo of a scrapbook. They still do that sometimes. So, it's a dated concept now. Like, all those are essential for like revitalizing a lot of life, at least in my opinion. Because what else is there, really, other than art that makes you like it? I mean art in all facets. I mean art like as a tangible substance. Like, everything is art. Just like everything is political in a sense, right? Everything has its own politics, everything has its own nuance. Art is everywhere. The way your mom makes like a homemade soup for you when you're sick, to like you making it for like your partner, to you doing anything. Really, like your work is an art. It's beauty. And I don't mean like to modify like the art. Art is only subject to like the hyper talented. No, I think everybody should create. I think creation is what heals us. Makes us more connected to our own like roots. Just like sitting out in nature and just sitting there. It's just there for you to bask in. Like, there's no promotion. There's no like self-aggrandizing. It's just like, well, I made something. I did something, right? And that's important. Don't mind my pimple. I got a little pimple, a little acne. I'm getting older. I used to have beautiful skin, but nah. I think it's important for you guys to keep blind. You just continue to create to make, continue to view things that are like for you, truly. And really don't mean that in the most hyperbole terms, but like I want to see more creatives. Truly, people embody that, and like just seeing it, just like makes me happy. Like people doing what they love is always something that I love to see. Like in every facet, like you becoming your own person, you doing things that you find fulfillment and good. And I just feel like I don't see enough of it in the world. Like for my friends and family for sure, but like I want everybody to be happy. I don't just want like fulfillment in my circle. Of course I want fulfillment in my circle, like anybody does. But to be true to myself and like to see like the world heal, I want to see everything. You know, everyone should have it. There should be no limited access to anything. But yeah, that's just the thoughts for today. You know, KL thoughts. But I don't know. This journey is a rough one, honestly. I don't know. You know, I think Bob Marley had a quote like one time. It was, and I hate to quote like Bob Marley. It's only kind of cringy, but like a little corny as well. Is that what was it? It's just like, you know, real positive vibrations bring real liberation. You know, you think to yourself, like it is the strength of the mind, the will of your heart, and the guidance from like a creator or whatever you believe in that will like let you rise out of some of these terrible, you know, sadistic and unreal meaning situations for yourself. And that can mean anything. So have a lot of heart. Strengthen your mind. And I think art kind of helps that. I'm going to write a script about like whatever it means though, very soon. Just because it seems like so real. Like I think when arts leave the world, that's when like despair kind of sets in. Like you think about like being like in the most post-apocalyptic society, like you got those Hunger Games, Walking Dead, like anything, right? They don't have art, and if they do have art, it's like a statement, or it's used in like propaganda, right? Something that can be commodified. But real art is not really commodified. Like it just exists, just like I said, like this nature. It's just here. It's bountiful. It doesn't have like a space. You can't contain art. That's why it's always shut in those sides. Like that's when I feel like it's gone. But I feel like our world is trending like somewhere towards that, and I don't really like. So I'm going to be I'm going to say my piece. Even this is art. Just be white, painting, whatever you may think it is. It's there. Everything and anything is there. You know, no matter how people try to quantify it and make it special or whatever, like yeah, there's fine arts, there's this and that, just there's delineations for everything. There's nuance everything. But that doesn't like erase meaning, just gives us nuance in some way, right? I still think a kid drawing is still more better than looking at like some fine people out of like the 18th century. Cool to look at, great to like understand, but like why did they do it? You know, sort of question. But yeah. Hope you guys are doing okay. I'm gonna go back to something. Beat up by mosquitoes now. I don't like it. I'm very squishy. But yeah, have a great day. Enjoy the week. Yeah, I didn't finish. I didn't stop it.
He's the one for me. There's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time.